Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a quick tour of my operatory. I had a few patients not show up today and one cancel, so I had some time to kill, and I thought maybe you guys would get a kick out of seeing my room and what's there. It's not super exciting, but for those of you that aren't in dentistry yet and are curious, and for those of you that are new or graduating soon, here's some ideas for how I stock stuff and what I keep in my room to use on my patients. So enjoy the tour and I'll see you afterwards. Welcome to my operatory. So, quick basic tour. As you can see, it's a fairly basic op, but I've got some fun stuff in here. First things first, you got your hand sanitizer and your floss and your basic stuff. We got the Valscope here, talk about water pick. Got some patient information over there, you don't need to see that. Lip zip, that's that class I was in, and then some samples. Over here are my super cool patient glasses. Those get comments all the time, especially from the guys if they end up having to wear them. They don't like that. Over here we got my young Profi angle, love those, and these are my instruments of death, as some of my patients say, or torture, Over here we've got cinnamon, mint, and wintergreen. Those are our current flavors in the office. We also keep, watermelon and grape and random ones. Those are our sleeping puppies on explore.org if you ever want to check them out with your family. They've got puppies and cameras and all kinds of stuff. Over there I got a book called Toothworms and Spider Juice, The Illustrated History of Dentistry. That is a hysterical book. I found that in somebody else's office once and really liked it, so I got one for myself. You'll see more of that later. So there's my chair. Over there, very important, time clock, and I've got, your cleaning supplies, referral sheets, my diffuser, love my diffuser. Today we have lemongrass going on in here. Some of my oils, different ones, depending on the patient, switch them up. Some notices for people, they'd switch from sodium to stannous fluoride, so a little notification for patients on that, and then acidity of beverages, because apparently people don't pay any attention to that stuff. Over there we got our x-ray head, intraoral camera, Cavitron, the all-important Cavitron, and just random stuff. All my models and things. Over here, this is throw your tooth on the roof. Again, saw this in somebody else's cubicle and I had to have a copy of this. This is the cutest thing. It has tooth traditions from all around the world. Turns out the tooth fairy is not the most common thing in the world. The most common thing for you to do with your baby teeth is throw it on the roof. So it goes through a bunch of different countries and all their different things. Like in Costa Rica, they actually make a gold tooth earring out of it, out of your first lost tooth, and you wear it. A magic mouse is actually really common. So there's a lot of countries that do a mouse, or they feed it to their dogs or their chickens, but most countries tend to either throw it at the roof, bury it under trees, or throw it at the sun, that kind of stuff. It's a really cute little book, very clever, and my patients get a really big kick out of it. So throw your tooth on the roof, totally check that out if you have time. Then we have Toothworms and Spider Juice. This book is freaking amazing. First of all, look at this. You see that's somebody actually carved a tooth to look like hell inside their tooth. Apparently this person really had a toothache. But this is just a great little book. They've got pictures in here from like ancient Egypt and Greece, and a lot of the stuff that I like is from the Dark Ages, where it was like, hey, run around the church 3 times and don't think about a fox and that will cure your toothache, or take the lice off your head, or pear tree, I complain to thee, the red worm is pricking me. So in Germany, a sufferer would kneel down in the orchard and say that, and supposedly that would cure their toothache. So thankfully we've come a long way since then. But look at this is ancient Egypt. They were doing root canals and that kind of stuff and relieving pressure of the tooth. So just really interesting, barbers and barber surgeons. Just kind of goes through the history of dentistry, and the different ways of making fake teeth. There's George Washington's teeth. Those are painful looking. It's like hog bristle and twigs. From that to the Sonicare and the burst brush, right people? Woohoo! So a lot of interesting stuff. It's a fun book. Again, my patients really enjoyed flipping through that one. I don't think it's in print anymore. I had to find it used on Amazon, but totally worth it. And then I want to show you kind of in my drawers here. So we've got gloves for all the different people and sizes. This is my baby. This is the Hugh Freedy Sidekick, and it's my sharpener. And this is how I sharpen all my instruments. This thing is amazing. I've been using it for probably 10 or 11 years now. Really, really like it. Again, this is kind of how I keep my room stocked. And down in here we have all my clean instrument packets and the chair covers. Over here we have bibs and plastic barriers. And yeah, that's kind of my room. Okay, well, what'd you think of that? I hope you enjoyed the quick tour around my operatory. Leave me a comment below if you have any questions. And you know, one of these days I'm going to walk you through my day. I just have to get permission from the new boss. I've got a fun idea for that will actually allow me to do it without getting in trouble with HIPAA or OSHA or the other stuff and the other alphabets. So look for that in the future. In the meantime, I do have, like I said, a big video coming up for next week, and working on that. Hope to do something fun and funny for you all. And, you know, wish me luck. Like and subscribe. I'll see you all next week. Take care. It works. Hi friends, welcome.